Pennsylvania from Reno, Nevada, and we're in Ohio, so we're getting pretty close. Pennsylvania is only one state away, and Milkman has been having a good morning. Let's let him tell you how he feels about his morning. How's your night been?
It's been a lot of traffic. Construction zones with no construction going on, but just, you know, they have the roads slowed down to 45. Not that I did it, because there's nothing there, but they have everything. It's ridiculous. It's really, I find it very irritating. You know, they have stuff coned off, and there's absolutely nothing going on though. And then they've got the signs for the reduced speed, but there's absolutely, it's been like that all night long. Very, very irritating. So yeah, been a real problem with it. So that has been very irritating. And then, but besides that, it was good until the sun came up, and then all the bozos came out of the truck stops and stuff, and my goodness, it's been a zoo. But it was really peaceful all night long. But
yeah, I noticed yesterday too. It was really there was a lot of traffic during the day, and then as soon as the sun went down, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it gets really nice. I mean, yeah, it's been a zoo. It's been a challenge. You know how it is back here.
I sure do. Good morning, good morning. Where are you? We got the whole night through. Good morning to you. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Stop it.
Having a small crisis, Milkman had a plan of where to stop and switch, and then we got into some major construction. You know, that plan is not working anymore, so let's see if we can get there.
Continue on I-80 East for 5 miles.
Okay, I have a place that says it's 5 miles / 6 minutes away. Okay, but I need to be prepared in case I need to just,
Right.
You know, this is a problem with the e-logs. Yeah, the whole plan is to keep us honest. But yeah, we've discovered recently, this is us discovering it, right? We were like, all right, nobody else will be cheating anymore. And no, apparently, I don't know how they do it, but they still are cheating. In the meantime, something like this happens, and, you know, if we go, well, what a freaking idiot.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All right, one of the construction workers just ran across, and we were not going super fast, but he didn't he could have put his hand out to tell somebody to stop so that he could run across. He just ran across in front of the vehicle in front of us, and luckily they slowed down and he didn't trip and nobody got killed. But I mean, I don't know, the stupidity. Yeah, so this was the big complaint by truckers when the e-logs first came out, was that sometimes something like this happens, and how do you know? How could you have planned for this? Well, they say you need to plan your route better. That was always the answer, was that you needed to plan your route better. We planned our route. He had a perfectly good place to go that would have been fine. And, it's really impossible for us to know. We can't look up all of the construction zones. We really can't know where exactly, every slowdown is. Google Maps is really not all that helpful, even though they can show us slowdowns in construction zones. A lot of times it's a little bit behind, and then other times it's showing us it'll show us like how long it'll take to get somewhere, but it's assuming that we're all going the speed limit. I don't know what this, and that we're all going the car speed limit. So imagine California, the speed limit there in a lot of places is 70 miles an hour, but for trucks it's 55. So Google Maps, I mean, yeah, it's good at showing you the slowdowns and then you can kind of work it out accordingly. But I mean, especially if you're trying to work it out too far in advance, you do your 30, you have 8 hours of driving, so you plan 8 hours in advance where you're going to be. You don't know where all of those accidents are going to be. Right? And they might show you accidents that don't actually exist, and then you're missing out on maybe an hour's worth of driving because you trusted Google Maps. So it's not all that easy. They always say, plan your route better, plan your route better. You know, I'd like to see you freaking plan your route better. You know, or I'd like to see you try to plan this route and plan everything out, 8 hours in advance. And really, is that what I should be doing on my 30, is planning my route? I mean, I plan my route usually at the beginning or sometime along the way, right? Our trucker GPS tells us, what's coming up and how far away it is. These idiots making all these decisions and telling us to plan our routes better have probably never spent a single day in a truck. Don't get me started. Sorry for the rant. It pisses me off when idiots who go home every night, spend 8 hours of a day in a nice clean office, go home every night to their families, never have to miss a weekend event with their families, tell us that we're doing it wrong. All right, so now that I am starting to drive, we can see that we are 168 miles away. Is that to our actual destination?
Yeah.
Whoops.
I think we'll stop at that last TA that we'll see on there or somewhere.
Okay.
So
wait, let me show how we do this. All right. So what we do is we choose stuff on the route. We say, let's add a stop. Look for travel centers. Now this is showing us all the travel centers along our route until it'll basically tell us for like 500 miles. But this one is just telling us all the way till the end of our route because we're within 500 miles. So I find it gives me more information. It actually will give me like more information about what they've got here. They've got diesel. It's 24 hour. I mean, any place that's not 24 hour, why even bother?
Do they have gas?
I don't know. It doesn't. That's one thing that they never say.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
Well, they say RV accessible gasoline.
Oh, and they have that there?
That's what they say.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, this just tells you all the various services that they have at that TA. And so we say, let's go there. We say, let's add as via, right? It's on our way to our last stop. And so there it is. And then Wilkes-Barre is like right in here somewhere. So it's still, I don't know, it's 122 miles and it was 168.
Yeah.
So when we get there, we'll still be about 40 miles away. But I think 40 miles is fine, don't you think?
Let's get there and see what it looks like.
Have you looked at it?
Yes, I have.
And so it does look like we could go there and just spend the night.
Yes, exactly. Let's just get... Can you tell Mama's getting a little frazzled here?
Yeah,
frazzled because of your Amy. She's pushing my buttons.
I don't mean to push buttons.
And getting me worked up. It's so hard to get a decent co-driver. I mean...
Well, okay, so Lugnut's 12.
I can't drive.
9 more years. You can have him as your co-driver.
6 more years.
Well, you can't go out of state.
Yeah, we just ran to Nevada.
In Nevada? What's to be run in Nevada?
Reno to Vegas.
Isn't Vegas in Arizona?
Oh my gosh.
It's in Nevada.
And everyone said, oh, growing up in a truck, he's going to be so good with,
Yeah, he doesn't even know what it looks like outside ever.
He doesn't even know his own state.
He's got side windows to look at. Yeah, I know. He doesn't even know his own state. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
So, no. The answer is no. Growing up in a truck does not make a child good at... I'm doing my pre-trip.
Okay. I was ready to lose it.
So the answer is no. Growing up in a truck does not make one good at geography.
Right.
Especially when you
And driving a truck your whole life doesn't make you good at geography either.
Right, you are, Daryl. And
Clueless.
Lugnut, what were you about to say?
especially doesn't help when you have a computer you love so much.
True, but you never, even before your
Even
computer,
before
you
that,
never
looked
looked.
outside. Yeah, you never. Yeah.
Probably
All right.
because I didn't have glasses.
That's right. Back then he couldn't see. Remember?
Yeah,
Now
it
he
took us
can
a
see.
while to realize
Yeah,
that
that he
Lugnut couldn't see anything. There's 4 things that we do at every fuel stop. Get fuel, of course, and DEF if we need it. Which we fill up with DEF every time. Except we're not going to do it this time. Because we're not really getting that much fuel. Of course, the more fuel you need, the more DEF you need. And we're probably, I don't know if we're even going to get 60 gallons. So get fuel and DEF, wash the windshield, get rid of any trash, and go around and dump the tires. That we do at every fuel stop. At this fuel stop, we're also going to get gasoline for the generator because we're going to be spending the whole night at the customer. I mean, we're going to get there probably in about an hour, and it's still, the sun is high in the sky. It's, I don't know what time, I have no clue what time it is. It's probably like 2:30 our time, so it's 5:30 here in Pennsylvania. And we're going to get there at 6:30. We're still going to have 2.5 hours of sunlight. And so, you know, the air conditioner is going to be working hard. So what Milkman is going to do is he's going to actually pour all of the remaining fuel into the generator so that we can so that, you know, we're maximizing the fuel that we'll have on hand. Generator is all covered because we were worried it was going to rain. If the generator gets wet, there's no using it.
It's full.
Don't overflow it.
Too late.
How's this looking? Oh, 61, all right. Oh, it's still going.
Oh.
Or no, I guess it wasn't. So here's Milkman headed over to get gasoline. All right, we have arrived at our customer at the receiver. We just want to come and look around. We could tell that we were going to be able to, pull in here. We could tell that there wasn't a gate or a fence or anything like that. But now that we're here, we're kind of trying to get a little better idea of what's going on. So we can see they've got
of these. You're going on one of these. I think you just have to back and come in. I think if you came over here, you'd be too far, right? You wouldn't.
Yeah.
If you pulled in, these would only be for this over here.
So there's 2 more over here.
Oh, there is. And that,
All right, all done.
I can't see the cat where I'm looking at.
It doesn't matter. Where are we going? Abba, where are we going?
walk along here. We're gonna go over there to the ice cream place.
We found an ice cream place right across the street. Oh my gosh, it's nice and cool in here. Hey, they have clothes.
John, that's small.
Okay.
But you're having that.
Are you happy with yours?
I am happy with it.
Are you happy with yours?
Yes.
Is it too big?
No.
Okay, good. And then look at that banana spray. Yummy, yummy. I love you.
I love you too, Amy.
I love you.
Come on. Hey, come on, guys.
So, how's everybody feeling about our ice cream trip?
Good.
Very good. I'm glad.
Yeah, good job. Good eye, Abba.
Thank you.
It's hot and humid out here in Pennsylvania.
Which is a big contrast to when it's winter or fall.
Yeah. There goes my man outside too, because I just noticed that it's raining. He wants to make sure the tarp is okay on the trailer, on the generator. Yeah, that's the issue, is that we can't put the tarp needs to be on, covering all the electronics, but we don't want it covering the exhaust, right? Because I mean, the heat of the exhaust could melt everything, but then it could also, block the exhaust. All kinds of problems there. All right, so apparently I forgot to do a wrap-up video, but it was a good day. We, we got to the customer, and I can never complain about a day that ends with ice cream. So thanks for watching. We will catch you next time.